Okay, so you got yourself one of the new ROG Allys. You have the original ROG Ally like I just showed, or you have a Steam Deck, and you need that docking station so you can play it on like a TV, or you don't want to take it on the go with you. You just want to play it on TV on 4K, like I showed. We've got the docking station for you. It has HDMI 2.1, so you can get 4K. Again, this is the original ROG Ally, so it's the only docking station you're going to need. So let's get over to my computer room and we'll talk about the docking station. Okay guys, so we're back in my computer room and we're going to take a look at the docking station that the ROG Ally, this is the original, is plugged into right now. I do want to say again that it will work on the ROG Ally, the Steam Deck, the new ROG Ally Xbox, all of the Lenovo GOs, anything that you use a docking station for the handhelds, this will work on. We'll get into the specs and the ports here in just a second when I zoom in and we can actually take a look at the device. But I do want to say that BenQ was gracious enough to send this device over to me to take a look at. It is the beCreatus GR10 dock, and we'll give you price, specs, and all that stuff here in just a second. So let me go ahead and unplug this from the docking station and we'll zoom in and we'll take a closer look at this device. Okay guys, so we're going to take a look at the specs on the device and then we'll actually take a peek at the device to show you what it looks like. So starting off, we have the dimensions and weight, 130 millimeters by 55 by 25. That's kind of a small footprint. Weight, 187 grams. Go down to power, a more relevant topic. The power delivery is up to 100 watts. Connect to host, this is the USB4 on the device that connects to your Steam Deck, your ROG Ally, or whatever. This is your USB4 port, and it's what's used to drive the video into the dock. The output, as I said before, HDMI 2.1, 4K 120, or 8K 60, depending on the monitor or the TV that you're using. Or you can use one Mac monitor, and it can do upwards of 4K 60. The networking, the network port on the back is a 2.5 gigabit Ethernet jack or Ethernet port, RJ45, whatever you want to call it. For ports that you can use, you've got two USB-A connectors. Each one of those is 10 gigabit. And then you've got one USB-C port on the side. And again, that is 10 gigabit. And then you have the requirements for like what OS you need. You need to use Windows, Mac, SteamOS, Android, whatever the case may be, whatever you haven't plugged into. So there it is. There you have the specs of the device. We'll hop over it and actually take a peek at the device so you can see what that looks like. Okay, guys, so this is the BenQ beCreatus GR10. So it's metal construction. You've got your USB-C for the top to plug into your handheld device. It also has this little thing to hold it in right there. And then it's got this. So you've got your 90-degree bend, and you've got your regular one. And they both fit snugly in right there. On the front of it, you've got a compartment that folds out so you can hold your Ally or whatever the case may be. Your Lenovo, your Steam Deck, whatever it is, so you can hold it in there. This folds in, and on the back, we've got your power in, HDMI 2.1, so 4K up to, so you can go 4K 120 with this device. It can go 8K 60. These are two USB ports, so each one of them is a 10 gigabit port, and then you've got a LAN. So basic docking station, and as you could see from earlier, I had it hooked up to my TV in the downstairs room, and I was getting 4K with this thing all day long with my Ally. If you're in the market for a docking station for your Ally, Lenovo, Steam Deck, or whatever, you're probably not going to get anything better than this. I've got a couple of the other ones that we can look at. Comparatively speaking to this, they don't have USB4. They don't have HDMI 2.1. Most of them have gig LANs, and they really don't have USB4. So just to put it in comparison, I've got one that I used before I got this one. that I bought off of Amazon that does not even come close to this one, and we'll show you side by side. This is the one that I got off of Amazon, and as you can see, kind of the same, right? But this one is an older version of HDMI, and this is not even close to being USB4. I think these were first generation 3. So yeah, if you need a dock, go ahead and check this out. All the links are in the description below. Okay guys, so there you have it. The BenQ beCreatus GR10 docking station for your Steam Deck, Lenovo Go, ROG Ally Xbox, the new one, or any type of handheld like that. This dock will allow you to connect it to monitors, TVs, all that stuff at higher resolutions and higher refresh rates, up to 120 for 4K. So, have any questions? Leave them in the comment section below. All the specs, all that stuff. Again, if you want to take a look at them, is the description. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.